Advertising prohibited. Exceptions. 198-11. No person shall use any public street, highway, or public place in the town for political or other advertising purposes. But you cannot sit there and advertise while you're here on public space. Simple as that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys gotta take that stuff up. I am the biggest constitutional upholder.
Really? We believe your understanding of citizens' constitutional protections are at a fourth grade level. Chief of Police Scott Peters enforced a town ordinance prohibiting political and advertising signs on public streets and sidewalks to demand removal of an individual's sign listing election candidates displayed on a tent in a rented space at the 2025 4th of July festival. The ordinance does not apply to private rented spaces, rendering the enforcement improper. Meanwhile, Peters allowed hundreds of vendors to display advertising signs in similar rented spaces and other political signs without enforcement. This violates the individual's First and 14th Amendment rights. The First Amendment protects free speech, particularly political speech like the candidate sign, which receives strong protection at public events like festivals where ideas are exchanged. Since the tent is a private rented space, not a public street or sidewalk, the ordinance does not apply. Enforcing it against the sign without a compelling reason, such as a safety issue, violates the individual's right to free political expression. The 14th Amendment guarantees equal protection under the law. Peters' enforcement against the individual's political sign, while ignoring numerous advertising signs in comparable rented spaces, constitutes selective enforcement. The ordinance, if applicable, would cover both political and advertising signs, yet only the political sign faced enforcement. This unequal treatment, favoring commercial speech over more protected political speech, violates the Equal Protection Clause by discriminating based on content. Peters' misapplication of the ordinance and selective enforcement infringe on the individual's First Amendment right to free speech and 14th Amendment right to equal protection. Legal action could challenge this to affirm the rights to free expression and fair treatment at public events. Do Irondequoit residents want a police chief that does not even know town ordinances, let alone the most important laws of this country, the United States Constitution? Scott Peters.
Go right to fucking jail!